trucks coming or something. And I think somebody's shooting. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Somebody's shooting guns down there. So most people tend to associate the United States with all the modern things and whatnot. But there's certain places in the United States where people live a more rural way of life, where the infrastructure is kind of knitting, and where just life is a lot slower. It's more agrarian, and this happens to be one of those places. As you might see, this household, probably a bit low-income household, but it's very agrarian. Now, when I say low-income, I mean relatively. But they got farms. I don't know if this farm actually belongs to the guy who lives over there. But they seem to be doing all right. There's a railroad carrying stuff. I mean, Kansas is a very agrarian region of the United States. So you got all these trains moving, stuff like grains and fuel. Fuel to power all this machinery, like that one right there, which is a big truck. But yeah, it's just a little glimpse of the other part of the United States where most people tend not to, where people tend to overlook, rough roads and stuff like that. Oh, some of these trains can actually be pretty long. Like this one has been passing through for quite some time. I'd say probably like 5 minutes. So they just got to show how the economy of the United States is quite advanced, and how much stuff is being moved around. I don't know if y'all can even hear me, but yeah, this is very interesting. Still going. I still can't see where. Oh, it's almost over. I don't know if y'all can see that. It kind of almost ends. Let's see. Okay. You might be able to see that. That's where it ends. It's kind of annoying a little bit, but then again, trains are quite important when it comes to economies and stuff. So, well, I'm just glad it's over. There's the last one. I mean, it's moving kind of slow. I feel like I could almost jump on it, but I wouldn't do that. I think that's against the law or something. I think, but who knows? I'm an outlaw. I might just be able to do it. There's a cave over there. I don't know what that is. I think it has to do with all these trucks. That's interesting. And I think this road is closed ahead. I'm gonna have to make a U-turn right there. I've never been here, so I don't know. I think this is private property. It says public road ends, and I think that truck, that vehicle right there might be security. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make a U-turn. As you might see, like I mentioned before, the United States economy is very sophisticated, very advanced. There's another train, it's like a double-decker train. By the way, I'm in a region of Kansas called, that's an adventure place. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm in a region of Kansas called Bays Hall. It's right south of Bonner Springs. I might be wrong, but the neighborhood is called Loring. There's a lot of trucks. I want to see that cave again. Oh, let me see that. Yeah, that's like a temporary. Yeah, I think this is like a. I really don't know what it is, but it's probably like a storage place. Something. It's gotta be. I don't know what else it could be. But it seems to be something that used to be a lot more important way back in the day. But I don't know what happened to it. It's a nice place though. Like, look at all the trees, and the road is really smooth. And I'll show you why I'm saying the road is smooth. Because I'll show you all once we get just ahead of here, make a left turn. It's almost like this road right here is private or something, or it's like a different county or jurisdiction that's maintaining it. Because once you cross, you're here. Look at how the roads become just way worse and not even properly marked. It's usually a sign of a road either being going from private to public, or going from, you know, a different city to a different city. And yeah, here's a name, Loring, Kansas. Nice place. That's some nice property right there. I wish I had that much money to buy. And then again, like I mentioned, Kansas is very agrarian. I think that's like a grain storage or something. I don't know. Get somebody who's an expert to help me. A lot of trucks, a lot of open field, a church. You know, it's a country out there. Out here, so people go to church and whatnot. It's a nice place. Not gonna lie, I could live here. Hell, I live here actually. I live just down the road. And honestly, I could just buy a home out here if I haven't made that much money. It's just open fields, grass, peace, no noisy neighbors. Especially if you have your own house. And that road going there is like a dirt road. Okay, we call them rough roads. I don't know why this way is paved, but that's how it is. I don't think both of them are public roads. I think they're private roads. I think that guy just has more money or something. But this one is public roads. That's why I'm here. I wouldn't dare drive on a private road. Yeah, that's just asking to get shot. But anyway, that's just how it is. So far, I'm gonna pause this video and record something else up ahead if I come across it. So I probably shouldn't do this, but there's like a creek down here. Looks really pretty, so I was like, let me go ahead and stop and record it. There's probably snakes down there, I think. I would not go down there. I cannot even swim, so that wouldn't be a good idea. I hope I don't drop my phone down here. But it's a nice place if you want to come visit. It's probably a nice place to take a picture too. I don't know. I'm still on the public road. This is how sparsely populated Kansas is. I could literally just stay here. There's like no trucks coming or something. And I think somebody's shooting. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Somebody's shooting guns down there. Way for fun. And I should probably not hang around. I don't want to catch a stray bullet. But it's a fun place. Look at that. It's real pretty. I think everyone should visit around. I don't know if there's people down there. Probably. But I'm on public land right now, so I'm not worried. However, about those bullets, somebody's shooting their property, so I should probably not hang around. Let me just go ahead and start up my vehicle and get the hell out of here. Look at that picture, look at that. Oh, there's like a fancy building just up the road. I don't know what this building is. It says Barkle. I think it's like a construction company or something from what I looked up. But still, like, very rural and nice. I like it. I like that building right there. Yeah. And that's that sign of welcoming you to Bonner Springs. That's where we've been. We just camped down that road from just outside of Loring, which is just a neighborhood of Bonner Springs, pretty much. So now I'm gonna go this way, because when we go this way, that's towards the city, and that's nothing fun to look at. Well, I mean, if you like the city, it's probably more fun that way, but I don't like being in the city. And just another sign that we're in the country. I want you to look at that truck right there. And then I want you to look at that truck coming this way. It's like an older truck. I like it. It's like a 1950s. A lot of people have them around here. A lot of people like them in Kansas. I'd say probably more than any other state. Like all this. Now, not all states. At least the ones I've been to. People like driving around them and during the weekends. Oh, now I'm driving on a different country road. This one's a lot wider. I don't know why it doesn't have markings on. And that guy right there, he seems to be a little bit richer than the guy we saw the other time. And the reason why I'm saying he seems to be a little bit richer is he got trucks, big trucks. And as you might see, all this is just farmland. It's very yellow, green. Look at all those trucks. And by trucks, I mean, what do you call them? Tractors? That's the name, yeah. There's another vehicle coming past me, a Jeep. Probably lives around here. There's tires. I don't know what those tires are for. That's weird. Must be a country thing. But it's a lot of fun driving out here, I'm not gonna lie. I like this kind of living. I'll say I'm kind of jealous. Like I mentioned before, if I ever make a little bit of money, I'll probably buy me a little house like that right there. I know the sun's probably reflecting all of it. But yeah, I wonder which way I should go. What do y'all think? There's like a dot road off on this side. But this way it's like a paved road. I tell you what, I'm an outlaw. Let's go ahead and drive on a dot road. And y'all go ahead and like this video, because I drive a Camry. Not most equipped for a dot road, but I think it's important that I show y'all how it is out here living in the back roads in the country. Now I must say, this ain't the most country place. Not even close, because we're like 20 minutes away from downtown Kansas City, and that's probably one of the reasons why it's houses here are pretty expensive. I don't know what that is. They probably destroyed something. And you might be able to see there's like a interstate, that's I-70 running over on that side. So it's probably not as cheap as you might think to buy a house out here. It's probably going to set you back a couple $100,000. I want to say about 400, and that's not including one with a farm or anything. That's probably just like a standalone house with, you know, medium-sized, what do you call it? Backyard or something. Now this is Wyandotte County, and we're probably threading onto Leavenworth County, maybe a little bit, because Leavenworth is just a few miles over on that side, north of here. So I don't know how the tax rates are over there, but Leavenworth, I think they're pretty high, so you might want to check account into that if you want to move out here. Now there's like 2 vehicles over on that side. I don't know what they're doing. Another one coming in. I don't know why they're parked. I don't know if they're hunting. No, they just visiting that guy, this house. They just didn't have enough parking, I guess. And then again, look at that old vehicle. And look at how nice that house is. Damn. I'm telling y'all, if I haven't got enough money. Oh, this place I guess is called Fairmount. But it's not like a real city. It's probably like a unincorporated area. I don't know if that's what it's called. Now that was a short dot rod. I thought it would go for a lot longer. Now there's like houses over there. So let's go ahead and drive north towards Leavenworth. See if we might be able to see more stuff, more fancy stuff. We're passing by I-70 now. Yeah, Leavenworth County votes a lot more red than Wyandotte. Wyandotte tends to vote blue, but that's mostly because of Kansas City. Kansas is just a few miles east of where we're at. But when you move west, like you're going towards Topeka, then the voting tends to be a lot more red, especially in those regions where it's like rural, very rural. So yeah, but it's a nice place to live. I would actually live here. People are nice. And, houses are not cheap. So I don't know, relatively at least. If you're coming from California, it might be cheap for you. Like if you're coming from paying $700,000 for like a 1 bedroom, and you move out here, it's like what, it's $450 for a 3-bed. That might be cheap, but for the pay, the average pay around here, it's just not that good. And I think you might be able to get a lot more in Johnson County, which is honestly a lot more expensive. Then again, the pay is higher there. So, but then again, I mean, if you like it, I guess it's a nice place. There's like a lot of houses for sale. I don't know if you see that. People live out here. A lot of people are from here, but there's also a lot of new housing developments. So this place is changing. But I don't know how long that's going to be the case. I don't know if it's going to grow forever. Likely not. But it's growing for now. There's decent jobs, especially if you're into the medical sector. There's a lot of hospitals, like what do you call it? There's Leavenworth, which is opening a lot of hospitals. There's St. Luke's. There's also a lot of constructions going on. So, like I say, jobs. There's jobs, but I just don't think that the housing costs reflect the real amount of job opportunities. I think they should be a little bit lower, probably like 300,000. Yeah, but that's just my thought. The ways you can tell a place is safe. If you see kids just riding a bike in town without the parents being too close. That's what we see here. It's relatively safe, just nice. I wouldn't do that, but you know, I think those people know their town a lot better than I do. So this is like a communal area. A lot of people coming in from all the parts of town just to hang around. Yeah, it's a nice place. I've been here a couple times. I don't know if that's a carbon. I'm just gonna lower my phone a little bit. No, it's not. It's just a truck. But yeah, this is base hall. I don't know if I said that right. I mean, I've been here quite a few times. I should have gotten the names right, but I haven't. But now in Leavenworth County, we're not in Wyandotte no more. But it's pretty much the same, nothing different. Yeah, but I like the roads in Leavenworth better than Wyandotte. I don't think Wyandotte puts a lot of effort, at least not enough effort into maintaining their roads, but they're alright. But Leavenworth just does it a lot better, and it kind of reflects on how smooth the rides are. Come across this dirt road, they kind of give you notice, telling you they're not maintaining this road as much as they should, which is interesting. I don't know who says that. I mean, they could just remove that sign and let us figure that out. And you can figure that out pretty quick. I mean, the road is pretty rough. But there's people living out here, and I think they like it. It's a nice house, nice homes, safe, yeah, a lot of space if you have a dog and kids. I hope they get a little discount from living next to this dirt road. I mean, it ain't that bad. You just gonna paying a little. You're just gonna be going to the mechanic a little sooner for that. For your struts. What do you call them? That's nice, I think. It's wide open space. Now, I must say one thing that I would probably say isn't good about living out here next to these farms, and that's because of the pesticides. When they're growing, or in the process of planting, they do spray quite a bit of pesticides, and if you breathe a lot of that might bring you cancer. So it's not that good living next to these farms. But otherwise, it's all right, I think. Like I said, I wouldn't live next to a farm, and I have nothing against farmers. I just don't think it's safe, health-wise. So I guess you trade a little bit of safety, a little safety on your health, but you gain quite a bit of safety when it comes to crime. So I guess the decision is up to you. Guys, there's like a cop right there. I don't think he saw me. So I'm probably not gonna go that way. I mean, I don't have anything wrong. I just don't want to get pulled over out here in the country. Yeah, he'll probably issue me a ticket if he decides to, especially since I'm holding the phone. And also because those towns, they tend to issue a lot of tickets, small towns, because I hear that's how they make money. But I don't know if that's true. But I hear that, if the mayor says, they're running short of money, they give minimum targets to the cops, tell them, hey, this month you got to pull over this amount of people and issue them tickets. So I don't want to fall victim to that. I ain't got that much money, especially since most of y'all are not subscribing. I'm just messing around. But yeah, we're still in base hall. I think that back there was a base hall police officer. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go slower just in case there's another cop. Speed limit's 35. I was going 40 something. So I'm gonna go slower. There's another church right there. I like that church. Looks pretty cool. The infrastructure is really good, I think. There's a top sign coming up, so I better slow down. So yeah, there's that church. I think there's gonna be a lot of people worshiping there tomorrow. I wonder what church it is. There's a sign right there. It says Risen Savior Lutheran Church. You probably can't say it. But it says Risen Savior Lutheran Church. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a left turn and start heading east. A lot of nice houses still. Like I said, it's a nice place to live, I think. Houses are quite expensive, but still, it's a nice place. now, and I think this might be the most appropriate time to end this video. As you might see, the sunset setting, the sun is setting on the horizon over at Kansas. That's towards Colorado, and it's shining a mighty, marvelous light. And I like sunsets, and I like to end things at sunset. Sunset's about the end of the day, so I think this might be the greatest time to end this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like it, and I will appreciate it for watching for this long. If you didn't, be sure to click the unlike button too. I don't know why you wouldn't like this video, but just in case it didn't, it's alright. Share it with your friends, and I want to thank you a lot for watching till the end. I'm probably going to be going home now. It's getting late. Gotta pick up some dinner so I can cook dinner. I think I'll be passing by Walmart. So thanks a lot. I'll see y'all next time.